Bonjour French chic ladies, it's Marianne Lecoeur of howtobechicandelegant.com, and today in our little chic chat episode 2 we're going to talk about makeup, but specifically makeup over 50, because I've noticed whenever I put my makeup on, especially when I put my makeup on for videos such as this, I need a little bit more makeup when I do videos, of course, because of the light, but usually when I put my makeup when I go out or something, I really don't put as much. So I wanted to talk about that because I noticed that as you're getting older, certainly over 50, and I am in my mid-50s, that makeup doesn't glide as well because our skin has changed. So we have little wrinkle here and there, the skin has a different texture. Some areas are a little bit crepey, like over the eye and the eyelids. And I have noticed that when you try to put, for instance, eyeshadow, it doesn't glide as well. And certainly, if you watch makeup tutorial on YouTube, many of them are young women, in their 20s or early 30s, and of course the makeup application looks very almost flawless and very easy, but us women over 50, we notice that it is not as easy as that. So please let us know in the comments below what you have noticed specifically when you apply makeup. How has your skin changed, or what is a little bit different in the makeup application or the type of makeup you are applying now that you are over 50. So I'm going to show you some of the makeup that I use, and just to out of interest like this. So as we know, I am French, and in France we don't really use much makeup. Certainly it's more of a minimal makeup, or we can call it the no makeup makeup. And really what you see today, and as I said, because I am shooting a video, I wear more makeup than I wear usually. When I'm at home, I usually wear no makeup in the house, home. And but if I go out, go shopping, or I will put a minimal makeup such as mascara, lipstick, a paler lipstick usually for daytime, maybe a little bit of blusher, and it's more or less it. So I wanted to show you what I'm wearing today. So first of all, over my moisturizer, I have put today a Mercier foundation primer. It gives a little bit of sheen for what I have over the top, and I like to mix a little bit of my foundation, pea size of foundation, with a matte BB cream. So in a medium, so I use Claire, which is light in the winter. My skin is a bit lighter. As soon as I get a little bit of color with the sun, I wear a medium one. So I mix a little bit of that in the palm of my hand, and I apply it over it, as I said, above this primer. So this is really light, and this is what you see right now. So really there isn't much. It just unevens a little bit the skin tone, but really it doesn't look like I have a mask on, because really I don't like this, I don't like that look. It is not me, but if you prefer to wear foundation, maybe try something light if you like that look. So let's get on to the makeup. So I was really laughing this morning when I was thinking about the video I was going to make today, because all this is the makeup I'm wearing today, and really it's not much when you think, compared to women who wear much more makeup than I do, and already that little bag is full. So really, even for the no makeup look, you still need some product. I thought that's funny. So first of all, I thought I was going to mention the lips. It could come at the end, but I like to mention it first because I like to use just a stick. This one, the Petit Marseillais, just a little stick of Vaseline to make the lips a little bit more moist, especially before putting the lipstick, as I wear matte lipstick. So you don't want your lips to be dry, because it's not going to look good. So what I like to do before putting on my makeup, I use a little bit of Vaseline on the lips so they moisturize. But before I do that, funny enough, I use either a little face cloth or even a toothbrush, if you like, a little bit wet toothbrush over the lips, depending on your lips. If your lips are very chapped, you can use a toothbrush, obviously not in a light movement, and really just brush over your lips for a few seconds so that it becomes softer, and afterwards you can use that over the top. So that way you would have removed some of maybe the chap or dry skin over the lips, depending on the condition of your lips. I like to do that now and again, certainly not every day, and then I put that on. So that's it on my lips, and it has time to work. Then I start putting my makeup. So after I have done found the BB cream over my face, I start with the eyes. So what have I got? Let's have a look on my little thing. I've got that. Okay. So I like to use this one, is my glasses. It's a Laura Mercier, I think it's a primer for the eyelids. And I like to put that. It's a little bit colored, but it's kind of beige, so it creates a kind of a base so that your eyeshadow stays on and the color looks better. So I put that a little bit on the eyelid, and I've got this DIOR palette, and I use this shade here. That's all. I don't use the others, but I use just this one. It's kind of as you can see, it's kind of a neutral, but you can see it a little bit, but it's not too bright for me. I'm definitely not going to wear something gold or silver. I think it would be too much for me. So that's that's just me, what I'm used to it. So I still like to stick to the minimal makeup look. So after I've put that on, I use eye pencil, and this one is Christian Dior. Yeah, Christian Dior. And so I use the pencil just above the eyelashes here. Then I use what have I got? Yeah, I use this instrument of torture for the to curl my lashes, and I use a mascara and eyebrow pencil. So I do not paint on my eyebrows and make them really unified when it's too much. So I just use an eyebrow pencil. This one is very good. It's from Benefit, and Benefit, I really like the product. And I just fill in the gaps, because as you have noticed, as you get older, some of your eyebrows become grey, or you will have gaps. So I like just to fill in the gaps lightly, and then I use the brush to make them more neat. And that's all. I look at my eyebrows; they look fairly natural. That's what I like to use. What else have I got? So okay, I have to use the lips. Okay, and this, after I have added mascara just on the upper lashes. I don't put mascara on the lower lashes, because I find I can create a shadow, and also I find just on the lower lashes is enough, just one coat. This is what I do. It opens up the eyes more. And I like to add a little bit of okay, this one's called Eye Bright from Benefit. This pencil just on the white here of your eyes, and I find it really opens up the eyes. And I put just a little bit in the corner here. That is all. That is all. But when you see there's quite a number of products, makes me laugh. So the last thing is the lips. So the lips, I've got 3 things for the lips. Do you believe 3? So I like to use this one. This one is from GUERLAIN. It's just kind of a light beige stick just over the lips, and it kind of fills in a little bit of the little wrinkles we have on the lips. So I use that, and I use a lip pencil as well. I like to use that before the actual lipstick. So I do the contour lightly. I don't like to really, so it looks unnatural. I just, fill in the whole lips with it and just, do the contour. As you see, I did not make them too big. I don't like that, to go too much over the eye. The, the lip line, I think, is too much. It may look unnatural. As you know, I like to keep the look natural, and I think that looks fairly natural. And I also like to use little brush on that pencil to apply the lipstick, because for the contour it looks a little bit more the application, you can really have more control over it, as opposed to that. I know it comes a little brush, this is quite good, but it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, so I just take a little bit of that like this and I apply it. It is easier. But of course you can use that if you need to reapply in your car. You're not going to use that, so you can just do it straight from that. Certainly the first coat, I use 2 coats of this. It's really good. This one is from, I mentioned it before, Bourgeois. It's a matte red. It's called Que Personne ne Rouge. I really like this one. Really like, easy application, and I love the red. But I use 2 coats of that. So this is the look that you see here. Yes, and a light coat of blusher, but really light. You can hardly see it. I don't want to have 2 big red blushes on my cheeks, but just a little bit. So this is it. This is really what you see, is what I've shown you, and that is it for shooting. As I say, normally I wear much less than that. I'm lucky, I have good skin, but mid-50s, things are starting to shift now. So please let me know in the comments below again, what you have noticed about your skin. Has your makeup routines changed? Do you apply more now? Do you use more products as opposed to before? Or the opposite, do you use less? Let us know, it's interesting. Also, what I've noticed, for makeup tutorial, because I am not going to give you a makeup tutorial, because really I am not very good at makeup. As you know, I'm not an expert because I don't use much. So I can only show you what I do, the products that I use, for this very reason. But, if you go on YouTube, as you are right now, there are some women over 50 who do makeup tutorial. There is one in my mind. She does very good videos on that, and the name of her YouTube channel is Hot and Flashy. I really like that name for her channel. It's really good, really funny. So please have a look at her channel. It is not a collab or anything in this video, but I just mentioned that. So please let us know if you know of other YouTubers who do really good makeup tutorial for women over 50. Because things are not the same as when the skin is definitely not as smooth as it used to be in our 20s. For instance, I notice especially is on the eyes. The eyes, the skin of the eyes texture has changed. So the when you apply powder or cream, it is it is not the same. Especially as powder, it might be a little bit different. And also the pencil, I find I've got more problems with the pencil. Things do not glide as well. The skin is not as smooth as it was. So please let us know if it's something you have noticed as well. And also the lips. The lips are getting thinner with age, as we know. But so maybe using something like that, or maybe a lip plumper, so that it still looks very natural. Because if your lips get a bit thinner, and you think, okay, my lips are thinner, so I'm going to use the lip pencil and really going well over, it's not going to look natural. So it may look bigger, it's not going to look natural. If the natural look is your look, and for French chic, certainly French chic style, it is more the natural look, like I've got my lips like this, even though I'm wearing red. Love it. So for those of you who are interested in vegan makeup, this is a supplement from the Vogue Paris, the May edition, and they have a section on vegan makeup. So I'm going to give you a few brand names if you're interested. we're interested in makeup and products that don't use animals. So they have, for instance, six marques qui s'engagent pour les animaux. So we've got 6 brands who do the best for animals. So you've got Clarins. Now they have a line in Clarins called My Clarins, who are vegan friendly. So the second brand was Lush. What do they say here? Lush. Depuis sa création, il y a 24 ans, aucun produit ni matière première Lush n'a été testé sur les animaux. So what they're saying that since the brand Lush has been created 24 years ago, no ingredients, no product and no ingredients has ever been tested on animals. So this is really good. They used to have a shop, Lush, in Jersey, I remember, and whenever you used to walk past, and even probably 100 yards before the shop, you used to smell all the products, and the doors you always used to be open, so you could smell it. 100 yards ahead, 100 yards after the shop. It was hard to resist, really. So the third brand is Youth to the People. Well, it's in English. Les animaux ne sont pas des ingrédients. Nous les adorons et cela ne nous viendrait jamais à l'idée de tester des produits sur eux. So Youth to the People is a brand that said that the animals are not ingredients, and they love animals, but it would never come to their minds to use animals to test their product. So another brand for you. Another one is Dr. Jackson's. So let's have a look what they say on this brand. Fasciné par les plantes indigènes et leur utilisation au sein de la médecine traditionnelle, le Dr Simon Jackson a parcouru le monde à la recherche des actifs et ingrédients naturels les plus innovants et éthiques. So that means that la marque Dr Simon Jackson has been all over the world to find local plants and ingredients that are really natural, with actives and natural ingredients. The fifth brand is Audacité. Cette jolie marque naturelle mixe avec brio l'expertise cosmétique française et le mode de vie ultra green californien. So another one that mixes the French cosmetic expertise with the ultra green Californian. So that's another brand. And the last brand I mentioned is the Body Shop. So we all know the Body Shop. So they were, I think the Body Shop was, maybe the first brand that was really ethical and green. So this is it. So, it's good that we have these new brands. If you know of any other brand that are vegan, please let us know in the comments, but please do not include links because YouTube will remove them, but just mention the name if you like. So I hope you enjoyed this video on makeup for women over 50. It sure is an interesting topic and it's good to talk about it and help each other. So thank you very much for watching my video. Please click like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and I speak to you very soon. Thank you.